Hi everyone, in this video, we'll learn how to use index and match, one of the most powerful lookup techniques in Excel. Many people start with VLOOKUP, but index and match give you more flexibility. In VLOOKUP, the lookup value must be the first column in the array, and this is not the case for index and match. Using a simple student grades dataset, we'll go through three useful scenarios. First, a lookup with one condition. Second, a lookup with multiple conditions. And finally, how we can implement AND and OR logic. Our dataset contains student name, subject, and mark. Each student can appear multiple times because they take different subjects. So we cannot rely on just one column to uniquely identify a row anymore. Let's start with a simple case. Suppose we want to find the math mark for Alice, but for now, we'll only match by student name. So your input will be, put Alice in the cell E2, and then do this formula. Now let's break down the formula. Match finds the position of Alice in the student name column. So the parameter structure is the first one is the lookup value, second one is the lookup array, and the third one is the match type. In this example here, we will only use match type equals to 0, which is exact match. If you run this match function by itself, you'll get the row number in which Alice appears for the first time. So this index and match formula combo returns Alice's first mark, which is 85. Try to change the name in cell E2 to see the formula result. In this case, we must use extra condition to return the correct mark for the subject. Now let's go on to multiple conditions with AND logic. We want Alice's mark for English. So we will put Alice in the cell E2 like just now, and then we will put English in the cell E3. So now let's try out this formula. Let's understand the match formula first. If you run match by itself, you'll get the first row index of which both conditions are fulfilled. So the first condition checks student, the second condition checks subject. Each returns true or false in an array. So long story short, true will be calculated as 1 and false will be 0, and Excel will multiply the array of ones and zeros and return the first row index. Now, plug it back to index and it will return the value at a particular row index in a column. Thus, Alice's English mark equals to 90. Now let's try OR logic. Suppose we want the first mark where student is Alice or Bob. The inputs will be, let's put Alice in E2 and Bob in E4. Now put this formula. Let's break it down one by one. Instead of multiplying, we add, which means true plus false equals to 1 and true plus 2 equals to 2. As long as the result is greater than 1, it means one condition is true. This is how the OR logic is handled by Excel. Match finds the first row that satisfies either condition. So it returns the first match for Alice or Bob. Here's the idea to remember. Multiplication equals to AND logic. Addition equals to OR logic. This trick allows index plus match to handle multiple conditions easily. That's all I have for you. Thank you and subscribe.